What is up, YouTube? Back with another video. It's your boy Dylan. And yes, I finally got a ring light, which is why the quality looks pretty damn good and the lighting is looking really good. So I wanted to come on here and talk about just what we're going to preview for the podcast. We plan on putting the episode out April 13th. So another week or two, we're going to get together and do another podcast. We might have a feature as well. I have a friend that I used to go to middle school with. His name is Alex. For those of you might know him of, his music name is Wells. Hope I'm saying it properly. If I'm not, let me know, bro. But he does a lot of like kind of neo soul R&B based music out of Sacramento. So definitely check the episode out. Also, I plan on working on talking about money management. And the reason why I want to talk about money management is because I feel like right now, these times we're living in right now, is a lot of people are struggling, you know what I mean, for the most part. And a lot of people are having high overheads. So it makes it very difficult, you know, from time to time with people just trying to manage, bro, trying to get through, you know, day 1 through day 5 of the week, you know what I'm saying, of your work week, and struggling to pay gas and struggling to pay bills and struggling to pay off credit cards and struggling to save money. Like, we live in an environment right now where everything is so expensive between mortgages, groceries, cost of living, everything is so high. It's been a lot of people going through a lot of stress. So we kind of wanted to get on and talk about, you know, ways to work on that. Like, if you guys that have been following me for the last few months, you know, I've been working on paying off my debt. So I went down from about 15K down. Now I'm down to like 12. So we making strides, bro. So I'm not wanting to tell you like that, you know, it's easy to get over it, easy to get through it. I'm taking steps in the right direction, just like everybody else, man. So I kind of want to talk about, you know, my journey in particular, about how I got to this point, 12K to 15K. Also, some of the decisions that had to come into play. Some of the decisions I'm making now to help me to, you know, start to adapt and start to understand, like, you know, my long-term effects that come from bad money management, impulse buying, you know, whether that is addiction or whether it's just, you know, trying to deal with the Joneses and things like that, trying to pretty much step outside of your comfort zone for no reason, really. And one thing I had to learn to look at was like, you know, who are you trying to impress through this whole process? Because if you overspend, you know, you end up hurting yourself in the long run. So I think that's something that when I get Rashawn on and when I get Alex on, we can talk about some of those things. If they've gone through it, if they haven't, then maybe they can just provide some like insight about, you know, ways that they've been financially responsible and how they've saved and how they've cut back on expenses or how they've, you know, increased their income and things like that. I think that's going to be definitely pivotal for those in our community and those who want to grow and those who want to change. And, you know, just be for men and women and those of all ages who wants to learn how to be financially literate. We're all going through that stage of our lives right now too. So we also wanted to get in a little bit about credit. So we'll talk about credit as well, about the importance of having a good credit score in these times. You look at these interest rates being so high, you know, it's not going to get any lower, you know, in the meantime right now with everything being so expensive and things kind of being at an outrageous, you know, rate. So we have to be mindful of like, you know, where's my credit score at? Do I want to buy a house? Do I want to have a family? Do I want to have a partner? Like, those different things are questions you're gonna have to ask yourself, because having good credit also opens up so many doors, different opportunities as well. So we're gonna get into credit as well. Maybe some of the trauma that came with money. Maybe we grew up poor. Maybe we grew up in a situation where we're on food stamps, and I was on EBT and welfare and things like that. So I'll definitely get into some of the things I had to grow up around and grow up and see, and kind of had to work on not normalizing, you know, that whole, you know, mindset of poverty and mindset of just low income. It's like, we can be better than that. So I'm actually happy we get to get a platform to discuss, you know, some of our childhood trauma, some of our discussions about, you know, maybe when we had money and lost it, or we just never had it, you know what I mean? So things like that as well. And the importance of how mental health is affected when it comes to money as well. Sometimes, you know, people have good mental health when they have money, and other times they don't have good mental health because they're struggling or because they're, you know, going through difficult times. So, and I wanted to relate to that when I was low on income and, you know, having hard times getting money or having hard times affording groceries and things like that. When I was living on my own before I got married, I was in the house depressed and all that. So we're definitely going to break into how mental health and money management kind of go hand in hand. So just wanted to preview this video for you guys. So look forward to our episode coming up on the 13th. That's the plan. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. Thank y'all for just, you know, being who you are. And even through the ACL journey, you know, now I'm at a point where I'm off the big brace now. I can bend my knee. I can get on the bike and things like that. So it's steadily getting better and better every day as I continue to rehab it. So yeah, if y'all like the video, if y'all want to check us out, please follow our channel at A Dollar and a Dream Podcast. I'll put the link in the description for those who haven't followed my podcast yet. So you can go and check that out and then also subscribe and like the videos if you like those as well. So yeah, man, happy Monday. And thank y'all for y'all time, man. And stay blessed and stay safe. I'm outie.